Lawlessness will no longer be condoned in Bayelsa, was what the governor told journalists after visiting the Bayelsa Judiciary Complex, the Steve Azaiki Library, and the state-owned radio station and other buildings attacked in the wake of the Supreme Court judgment declaring him as governor. The presidency has already been petitioned over the wanton destruction of property in the state, and details we have for you in this report.
Hoodlums who were destroying properties, including mine, creating mayhem in the streets of Yenagoa, harassing innocent people, destroying vehicles, attacking homes, burning down libraries.
Former Governor of Bayelsa State, Seriake Dixon, sharing his experience with journalists in Abuja about the wanton destruction of property after the Supreme Court gave judgment on the 13th of February in favor of Senator Douye Diri as governor. Back in Bayelsa, Governor Diri has been visiting homes and buildings attacked by the youth. The state-owned radio Bayelsa 97.1 FM and the Judiciary Complex, where 3 generators were also burnt.
A former governor's house was not spared. My house was not spared. And all other key PDP faithful. Even when people are at war, there are certain places that are marked as sacred. Churches, libraries, schools are not touched. I am short of weeping and crying for my state and our state, Bayelsa.
The Steve Azaiki Library was not spared by the youth on rampage. The governor of Bayelsa laments the loss of property worth millions of naira in the state.
Monies that we will ordinarily use for development and for the empowerment of our youths and our women. Scarce resources that we don't have now, we need to now cough them out for Radio Bayelsa to operate, for the judiciary to operate. And this degree of lawlessness will not be condoned in Bayelsa State. In God we trust. One with God is majority.
People who are using the library, including a lecturer from the Federal University of Turkey, they beat them up. I have petitioned the president. Those who have done this should never ever be given opportunity to hold offices in this country. This is a public library. It's unfortunate that people think it is my property. This is what we call non-CB release. It's for others, not for myself.
The Bayelsa State Governor waved the olive branch to the opposition party while commending members of his party for not resorting to reprisals. Ovieteme George, TVC News, Yenagoa.